Barigani, thank you for joining us to light the fifth candle, highlighting the principle of Nia, purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community to restore our people to their traditional greatness. We already have that greatness inside of us. We were born with it. The great Marcus Garvey said, "Be as proud of your race today as our fathers and mothers were in the days of old." We have a beautiful history, and we shall create another in the future that will astonish the world. As we look back over our history, we must not revel in our ancestors' past, but look at it as an opportunity to give our children a brighter future for posterity, for generations to come. Remember, each day is a learning experience. The journey is not always ideal. In Jeremiah 15:19 it says, "If you utter what is precious and not what is worthless, you shall be as my mouth." Our purpose is to share our gifts with the world, thus continually building and developing our own community. Lift up your heads, for we are the essence of life ever present. As stated earlier, we were born with greatness inside of us. As we look back at our ancestors, where we've come from, we are a proud race and can benefit greatly from our past in order to move forward. You choose a goal and work toward it little by little, giving a sense of purpose. Example, you promise to be more helpful at home. Then each day, choose one job to do. Setting the table, cleaning your room, listening the first time you are asked to do something. Practice being more loving by saying kind words to each other. These are small steps, but before you know it, it begins to change your life for the better. which also changes others in our community. Whatever goal you set, don't give up. Every human being on this earth was created with a purpose. The very reason we are celebrating is that it is time we be reminded of our greatness instilled from our original cultural traditions. Did you know that God has a plan for you in serving Him? Yes, indeed, God created us with a plan in mind because He knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. He is the architect of our being, and the greatness is already within us. In Jeremiah 29:11, we find, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This gives us a sense of purpose. What inspires you? What are you passionate about? I found my purpose in serving others by guiding and helping them to develop their best selves. Being kind, caring, enjoying life, being friendly, and above all, serving with my heart. Sharing my journey of knowing who I am and the difference it makes in my life, not only for myself, but for others in our community. As Stevie Wonder's song, Higher Ground, don't stop trying till you reach the highest ground. Don't you let nobody bring you down. They'll sure enough try. God is going to show you highest ground. Know that we are all a mighty race and can accomplish anything. As we end this fifth day of Kwanzaa with the principle Nia, purpose, let's be committed to defining the answers to the questions listed here. What is your Nia? Where are you going? What are you trying to do? Always remember, you make a difference every day, which helps to make a difference to others within our community. I have learned that life is a journey. So at every stop along the way, take stock of where you are, what you've seen, and count the cost. Remember, for every event, there is a season. This reminds me of a young black author named Naomi Winston, who says, everything has a purpose, and you are everything. May Kwanzaa remind us of the importance of community. Harambe, 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 Harambe.